Right there, knives, machetes, rope. Also some army rations. So you've got everything you need here to survive. But I'm warning you, that will change. We'll restrict your gear, and it's going to get harder. I want you to restart this fire, okay? It will rain at some point. I've got two things that I'm going to supplement those army rations with, and the first is heart. You're going to need plenty of heart on this journey. The second thing you're going to need a lot of is brain. Heart and brain is what is going to sustain you. You can eat this stuff. But it tastes truly terrible. Cook it up, supplement your army rations with it, and it tastes a whole lot better. Over to you guys.
With just 3 hours of light remaining and heavy rain forecast, the rookies are about to learn their first survival lesson.
It's starting to rain.
Get that tarpaulin set up.
Build shelter and protect your fire. Fast. But keen to impress his idol, Max George has other priorities.
I've always wanted to do stuff that Bear does. It's Bear Grylls his teeth marks. It looks disgusting. It's actually all right. Tastes like corned beef. It's really nice. I feel so much more of a man now. Like I could do anything, Tom.
Thinking maybe we've got to cover all the wood and stuff from the rain.
Right, but better get to work instead of just stealing the food.
At the height of the rainy season, this area of the jungle receives up to 20 inches of rain a month.
Oh dear. Thanks, God. Cheers, mate.
Keeping kit dry is essential.
Lovely weather we're having.
Should we not cover like this? Try and just hold it up this till they get back with the tarp. This isn't even like normal rain. This is like 5 times the size of the rain at home.
If we put it on a slant, then the water might just run off it.
All right.
Throughout the expedition, Bear's 2 lieutenants, Meg and Scott, will assess individual performances and report back.
They're not prioritising the right way, so protection element, those embers, they were sat on their own there for 10 minutes soaking wet, they're gone.
So if we all go around 90 degrees like that, then we can use that tree there and this tree.
The group must quickly learn from their mistakes in order to survive Bear's selection process.
If we're going to light a fire, though, it has to be high. Like it's going to just burn it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
With the shelter hung too low, the group are deciding how many celebrities it takes to cover already wet embers.
How do we feel about this now?
I just don't feel like it's going to be high enough. Can I say one thing? Untie this, attach more to it, and then you can attach it to the log and fling it through there.
Terrible. Bullshit.
Yay!
Hold it. Hold on, mate.
That was perfect. Who's got 2 construction degrees?
Vogue has nailed this little canopy that we've created with her design genius. How many degrees do you have in construction?
2.
Not 1,
Actually,
but 2.
Actually 2.
Someone says too many.
Wet embers finally covered, the group must now start a fire.
To me, that looks like it should take a spark.
With kit supplied by Bear, creating sparks is easy. Keeping the flames alive is a lot harder.
Wait.
Yes!
Come on.
Come on. It's crap.
Balls.
Evaluating early signs of survival instinct, Bear Grylls watches on.
The heavens opened, 20 minutes torrential downpour. It's just like nature's little reminder, get your act together fast. You know, the rain means water, and it means you've got to work fast to protect your fire. And that's why they're now suffering the consequences, trying to relight it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a fire that big with the tiniest bit of shit that I've got here. And if I can get that going, I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back.
When we've got an active fire, you need to put something there to catch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm well up for that. Every time we do that, it goes out.
Lawrence is a really big character. At the moment, it's situational leadership. He's just taken on the role.
This stuff looks quite good.
Make sure that it gets lit before you drop it.
I think Jamelia could be quite outspoken, actually. I wonder if she's going to be one of those personalities that gets super frustrated.
Not being funny, but I think I'm right.
Yeah, I think you're right as well. I'm not saying you're not right, I'm just saying, give me a go now, but like Jamelia says, little stacks like that.
Oh, I could cry.
Day one is kind of that settling period. You know, we are where we are and we just have to get on with it.
As the mission continues, military rations will be reduced and the group must find vital nutrients from other sources. They start by eating the heart left behind by Bear.
Tastes beefy.
So it actually smells like dog food.
Like pancakes.
No, think of it as beef.
Slices of it, a little carpaccio.
It's like
Oh my
beef.
God, that's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
Beef.
We both tried the heart, like Bear did.
Tastes good.
Bear can eat it, we can eat it.
Actually, I got a henman when I met Bear, which is an unexpected semi.
That's going to thrill Bear, isn't it?
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only...
At night, the jungle comes alive with wildlife and unfamiliar noises. It's a frightening place for anyone scared of bugs.
Oh, sorry.
Fortunately for Vogue, Bear is in camp to take her mind off the creepy crawlies by sharing his favourite survival recipes.
What's the worst thing you've ever eaten, Bear?
Raw ghost testicles was a low point. Yeah, that sort of, yeah. I remember putting it in my mouth and it melting into this mouthful of everything you really hope that it's not going to be. Bear poo, that's bad. Elephant dung. It is amazing what you can do when you're hungry. So come on then, Kelly. What was your motivation for this?
When I won my 2 gold medals, it was the most amazing time of my life. Since then, I haven't had something that's made me really test myself personally.
Good on you. Well, you're the sort of person who obviously thrives on that challenge. Tom, what about you?
Since I won my 2 gold medals, I just haven't really felt the same challenge, you know, Bear, so I thought I'd push myself to the limit.
We're amongst legends here. Max, what about you?
The sort of world that I entered about 5 years ago, I quickly realised most of it's bullshit. And I think coming here and doing this is far more real than what I see a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And it's awesome as well. Jumping out of helicopters on the first day.
Thanks for being honest. I feel genuinely privileged to be here with you guys. I love seeing people kind of grow and come alive with genuine confidence from what the wild can do for us. And for me, that's what this is about. Right, I'm going to leave you guys in peace. We'll see you in the morning. Good. All right, well done again, guys.
Interesting day. Not how I thought it'd start. I knew it'd do something.
Oh, sorry. There's something in my hair. I want to get it out.
Let's have a look. There it is, there it is.
What is it?
There
What the
you go, it's
fuck
gone.
was it?
The advantage of shaving your head.
Oh, sorry.
It wasn't too bad. It looked like a big ladybird
Oh, I don't mind that.
with 2 giant fangs.
Oh,
You enjoy your day?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been awesome, hasn't it? I am actually quite tired now. But I don't want to waste the night time. Like...
We go out? Let's go out in Costa Rica. Where are the clubs here then, mate?
Thank you for getting that out.
That's right.
What are you doing? So morale at the moment is really high, which is good, you know, but it should be. They're at their strongest. They're well fed, you know, they've got tents, they've got the adrenaline from everything that happened today. But that's going to change. As these journeys progress, it's going to get harder and harder. So tonight I'm camping just about 30 metres away. But I'm not always going to do that with them. You know, I want to start extending this leash a little bit and removing that safety net. The truth is, they've never had it so good as right now.
There's like a spider in here. It looks quite scary.
oh my fuck. Gotta close the tent quickly.
Does anyone know the identity of like a poisonous spider?
Coming up, tensions mount.
OK, we need to give up on this in a minute.
Fuck off.
And Bear decides who must leave.
You're struggling with positivity now, you're screwed. Okay, I made my decision.
Day 2, 5:30 a.m. Our 8 celebrities are waking up in the jungle for the first time.
It was probably the most awful sleep I've ever had in my life. It was a mixture of fear, of the unknown, all of the noises. It was when I was just like, no, I can't go to sleep because that's a tiger, that is.
It was just really loud with like all sorts of noises, including Mike snoring.
I thought we were getting stalked by some animal.
Mike's snoring is not the only thing campmates are struggling to deal with. A distinct lack of home comforts is causing problems too.
I wish there was a dry cleaners in the jungle. Even a washing machine. I'm not being greedy, I'll do my own.
There's no idea.
Oh, look!
Bra down.
No! I just burnt my bra in the fire. I was trying to dry it quickly.
You're such a feminist, burning your bra.
Having slept a few meters away, Bear Grylls surveys the state of camp.
Well, they're all up, which is a good thing, but man, look at that camp. It's just a mess. They need all of that gear. We're going deeper into the jungle today. It's going to be hotter, more humid, probably going to get a lot more rain as well. I've got elimination to think about later today, and already I'm seeing some cracks.
11 days of the grueling expedition remain, but not for everyone. At the end of today, Bear will send the first person home.
No, I'd say Bear has a tough job, in all honesty, because I was trying to, like, think about it last night, and I couldn't choose one person to go.
If I do think about today, I'm absolutely terrified. Because you're going to get kicked out, aren't you, if you rubbish today?
With a long journey ahead, Bear's lieutenants Meg and Scott arrive to get the celebrities moving.
OK, guys, we should be just about getting ready to put our rucksacks on now.
Nearly ready.
Come on, let's go. Just follow on, team, nice and tight.
To reach overnight camp, they must battle extreme humidity and climb to 1,000 meters above sea level into primary rainforest, testing the group's physical and emotional limits. But not everyone will pass.
OK, keep closed up, guys, at the back, come on.
For the first stage of the steep climb, celebrities must rely on a true adventurer's mode of transport.
You guys are having a laugh. I'm petrified of horses.
Okay, come and gather around here, guys. Okay, horses are often the backbone of a lot of big expeditions. From Scott of Antarctica, the Jungle Camino Real Gold Trails. Your mission, get on the horses, follow the trail, it's going to lead you to camp. Up to this point, you've been on the edge of the jungle. Here on in, we're going much more into the interior.
OK, guys, grab a helmet. Let's grab a horse.
I'm sorry, fella. You're about to get a real heavy weight on you.
I think Mike probably lives around horses more than we do.
Mike's wife being
She rides horses, doesn't she?
Princess,
Really amazing.
someone who wins gold medals.
Sarah has to have given you some tips before you come around.
Just because my wife rides doesn't mean I know anything about it.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I have ridden before.
You sound like you ride horses.
Oh, let's not be poshest. Come on.
I did play polo at Harrow, darling.
I didn't make the team. I didn't have enough money.
But not everyone is as comfortable around horses.
I have an absolute phobia of horses since I was 12 years old. I mean, I don't even know how to get on a horse. Oh, he's gonna know I'm scared.
No, come on, hoosh yourself up now. I'm trying to go the leg over.
Oh, God, oh, God. Oh,
You're all right?
I'm falling.
You're okay, your leg's in there, you're okay. There you go.
Thank you. Oh, and it's moving.
It's not going to hurt you.
It's gonna know I'm scared of him.
No, it won't. Look, it doesn't know its own name.
My kids go horse riding.
Did it?
Yeah.
Why don't you go with them?
I don't. I send them. Why am I going to be scared of everything? Okay, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to come out.
Do you mean you come round here?
Oh, I just feel like such an idiot.
Come with me, come here.
I don't know how. Oh, I just want to get off the bloody horse.
Okay. Right, here we go, we're next to each other.
Isn't it moving?
Keep your hands loose.
Half an hour into the journey, and with Amelia's help, Jamelia is slowly becoming accustomed to life in the saddle.
So would your kids love it that you're riding?
Yeah, they'd like me to go riding with them.
You've got to go with them when you get back.
Yeah, I think I will. Feeling a lot better than when I started. I just can't believe I'm riding a horse.
The group reached the top of the climb, and Jamelia's horse trial is finally at an end.
Amelia just was fantastic. This was really, really hard for me, really hard. I've told myself over and over and over again for the last 21 years that I cannot ride a horse, and now I've just ridden one through the jungle. I feel like I've been on a huge journey, yet another fear of mine I seem to have conquered. Well done, Grace.
Kelly also reflects on what she's accomplished so far.
Coming out here and achieving something like I never thought I'd do again for myself, and just having the chance to just be free has been brilliant.
With increasingly difficult terrain,
Let's go straight up there.
the expedition must continue on foot for the final steep climb.